Yo, my people, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Patala FC. We are within. Now, Chelsea bought a striker in the summer and we acquired him for 30 million. It was a release clause from Villarreal, and Nicolas Jackson thus far has 10 goals.
Let him
9 in the Premier League and 1 goal in the League Cup. So, to think about it, or to be fair, because I think we've been unfair with Nicolas Jackson, to be honest. Genuinely, the purpose of this video is to try and change our perspective on Nicolas Jackson. I'm not saying Nicolas Jackson will end up being a legend for Chelsea. The aim isn't to sway everyone towards thinking we don't need a striker at all, but we should consider the potential of Nicolas Jackson and the journey that he's on as a player. And as much as he's missed opportunities, some opportunities have been painful. Yes, it's painful to see Nicolas Jackson just miss. And some are clear cut. You know, he's right in front of the goal. He just needs to touch it in, tap it in, and he misses. He looks like he's under pressure to perform, under pressure to be our main man. So yes, he was bought for that purpose. He was. But in his first season, Nicolas Jackson has 10 goals. To bring context to it, it's only fair that we compare him to almost or probably our most legendary striker in Didier Drogba. What they have in similar is that both are African strikers. Yes, both have won the blue of Chelsea. Now, in Drogba's first season, how many goals did he get? 16 goals. But Drogba had an injury in the beginning of the season. He was injured for 2 months, and thus he ended the season with 16 goals in 40 appearances. Nicolas Jackson currently has 10 goals in his first season at Chelsea. To go back and just give a historic viewpoint, Didier Drogba's career sparked at Le Mans. Now, Le Mans is a club that's already based in Europe. So, at the beginning or the early stages of his career, Didier Drogba was in Europe playing for Le Mans, quickly moved to Guingamp, which is in, I believe, Ligue 1, which is also in France. Then moved to Marseille, where he was playing Champions League football, able to bag 19 goals and winning Player of the Year awards. So Didier Drogba was at least established to some degree at the time that we purchased him. Now, in 2004, Didier Drogba joined Chelsea, which is 5 years after the first professional contract he signed in 1999. So Didier Drogba had been playing football for 5 years at the time that he signed for Chelsea Football Club. So 5 years of experience at minimum. Nicolas Jackson is in his third year of professional football. In 2018-2019, Nicolas Jackson was playing in Senegal. In 2019, he was signed by Villarreal. And of course, he firstly was loaned out and he played for a club called Marindes. Now, Marindes, not much knowledge of it, but it's a Spanish club, should be in League 2, possibly League 3. We should check that. And then he played for Villarreal B and quickly got promoted into the first team, scored 9 goals, and Chelsea purchased him. The trajectory of Nicolas Jackson's career is a dream. Yes, it's a dream. To even be considered to be Chelsea's first choice striker is a dream. Now, Nicolas Jackson has 10 goals in his first season. To go back to Didier Drogba, we're comparing a legend to a potential flop to some people. Yes. Now, in Drogba's second season, the 25th, and by the way, during the 2004-2005 season, Drogba's first season, Chelsea won the league. Damien Duff was still there, still banging. 2005-2006, Didier Drogba's second full season, Didier Drogba, guess how many goals he got? 16 goals again, with 12 goals in the Premier League, 2 in the Community Shield, 1 in the Champions League, and 1 in the FA Cup. What's interesting to note is that Didier Drogba joined the Chelsea side that was in every single competition, so the potential for goals and minutes was more. Nicolas Jackson has joined the Chelsea team in 3 competitions. He has 10 goals. I'm just saying. Didier Drogba's first season, 2004-2005, like we said, 16 goals across all competitions. In the league, the top scorer of the Premier League was Thierry Henry after an invincible season. Thierry Henry had 25 goals that season. Following season, where Didier Drogba scored 16 goals again, 2005-2006, the top scorer was Thierry Henry. Oh, I was rushing through for a second. We need to calm down. Thierry Henry was the top scorer with 27 goals. Thierry Henry was banging. Didier Drogba finished with 16 goals again. 2006-2007, I believe this is the season Thierry Henry moved on to Barcelona, perhaps. Didier Drogba was the top scorer in the Premier League in his third season in English football with 20 goals. Manchester United won the league. It was what they call the traditional top four. Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Arsenal. Under Carlo Ancelotti, Didier Drogba scored a staggering 29 goals in the league to win the Golden Boot, and Chelsea won the league again. What's this to say? Nicolas Jackson, his trajectory, for me, what it does say is that he can win a major trophy for Chelsea. Does that stamp him in Chelsea folklore as one of the greatest strikers at Chelsea? I don't know. But one thing that we do get from Jackson that's irreplaceable for me at this point is the amount of energy and desire to be involved in the game. So many a times strikers can be out of the game and lose their way in the game, but Jackson's movement consistently and his stamina are gonna keep him in the game every single season, game by game. And with finishing improving, Nicolas Jackson's gonna be a menace. Nicolas Jackson wants to get better. In the beginning of the season, we saw the misses, but we've seen how the finishes have improved to some degree at this stage of the season. So you're gonna bet that next season he'll be better. But do consider that who most of us consider our top best striker of all time had 16 goals in his first 2 seasons consecutively. And should we be patient with Nicolas Jackson? That's all opinion based. That's everyone's choice. We're all different as fans. But I thought we should just talk about it and just, discuss it. And I think it's an interesting one. So let me know your thoughts. Is Nicolas Jackson actually being slandered too much? And if he improves, just how lethal of a striker could Nicolas Jackson be for Chelsea? Let's get it, y'all.